Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Wednesday, 12th of June 2024. Every year on this day, the World Day Against Child Labor is observed to raise awareness of the plight of child laborers worldwide. Hundreds of millions of girls and boys around the world are affected. Child labor is a problem in both developing and industrialized countries. From the history point of view, find out what happened in India on 12 June. Gandhiji sailed for India and reached in July. Basus Houtam Vishwanath Bapat, internationally famed Pali language expert, translator, and editor, was born. Starting the news with the news for the Hindu state that North Korea's Kim Jong-un hails Russian ties as Vladimir Putin reportedly plans his visit. Russian President Vladimir Putin with the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Russian President Vladimir Putin is expected to visit North Korea as early as next week if they are realized it for India's third summit meeting. Their first summit happened in Vladivostok in April 2019. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un hailed the country's expanding relationship with Russia. On June 12, reports suggest that Russian President Vladimir Putin will soon visit this country for his third meeting with Mr. Kim. Military, economic, and other cooperation between North Korea and Russia have sharply increased since Mr. Kim visited Russia last September for a meeting with Mr. Putin. The United States, South Korea, and their partners believe North Korea has supplied artillery, missiles, and other conventional weapons to Russia to support its war in Ukraine in return for advanced military technologies and economic aid. The Hindu newspaper also stated that United Nations says Israeli forces and Palestinian armed groups may have committed war crimes in the deadly raid. Palestinians look at the aftermath of the Israeli bombing in the Nuseirat refugee camp Gaza Strip on June 8, 2024. The United Nations Human Rights Office is citing possible war crimes by Israeli forces and Palestinian armed groups in connection with a deadly raid by Israeli forces that freed 4 hostages over the weekend. The United Nations Human Rights Office is citing possible war crimes by Israeli forces and Palestinian armed groups in connection with the deadly raid by Israeli forces that freed 4 hostages over the weekend and killed hundreds of Palestinians. Office spokesperson Jeremy Lawrence expressed concerns about the possible violations of rules of the proportionality, distinction, and precaution by the Israeli forces in a raid on June 8 at the urban Nuseirat refugee camp. Israel's strike on Lebanon kills 4, including senior Hezbollah commander. Smoke blows from the site of the Israeli airstrike on the southern Lebanese village of Kaim near border of the June 8, 2024 amid ongoing cross-border tensions. According to the sources, the commander's role in the Hezbollah was as significant as that of Wissam Tawil, a senior Hezbollah commander killed in an Israeli strike on January. An Israeli strike on village of Joya in southern Lebanon late Tuesday, June, killed 11, at least 4 people, including a senior field commander in the Lebanese armed group Hezbollah. 3 people, sources told returns. Their sources said their strike hit the town of the Joya, 15 kilometers from the Israeli border, and also killed 3 other people. The Hindu newspaper also stated that Congress questions Prime Minister Modi's silence on terror attacks in Jammu and Kashmir. Congress leader Pawan Khera said Prime Minister Modi has had time to respond to Pakistani leaders, but no time to condemn the brutal terror attacks. The Congress on June 12 said the BJP is just thumbing and hollow claims of return of peace and normalcy in Jammu and Kashmir have been thoroughly exposed by the 3 terror attacks in the region in the past 3 days. Congress leader and in charge of media and the publicity department, Pawan Khera, also questioned the silence of the Prime Minister and the Modi on the matter, claiming he has time to respond to Pakistani leaders but no time to condemn the brutal terror attacks. The Hindu newspaper also states that Nitin Gadkari takes charge as the Minister of Road and Transport and Highways. BJP leader and Union Minister Nitin Gadkari resumes office as the Ministry of Road Transport and Highway with the Ministries of the State Ajay Thamta and Harsha Malhotra. Nitin Gadkari said India will be equipped with the world-class modern infrastructure at an accelerated pace under the Modi Ji's visionary leadership. Senior BJP leader Nitin Gadkari on June 12 took charge as the Minister of the Road Transport and Highway. In a post on X, Mr. Gadkari conveyed his heartfelt gratitude to Prime Minister Modi for assigning him this role in Modi 3.0 and the market that India will be equipped with a world-class modern infrastructure at an accelerated pace under the Modi's visionary leadership. According to the Sunday newspaper, states that first session of 18th Lok Sabha to begin on June 24, conclude on July 3. Kiran Rijiju. The first session of the 18th Lok Sabha will begin on June 24 for the oath of affirmation of the newly elected members and will conclude on July 3. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju said on Wednesday. Lieutenant General Upendra Dwivedi to be next Army Chief. The government has announced the appointment of the Lieutenant General Upendra Dwivedi as the next Chief of Army Staff. Currently serving as the Vice Chief of the Army Staff, Lieutenant General Dwivedi will assume his new role on June 30, succeeding General Manoj Pandey. Army Chief General Manoj Pandey is set to retire on June 30 after his tenure was extended by the month in an unusual move that came amid the Lok Sabha elections. As the result states that Oman Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, Prime Minister Modi pledged to deepen partnership. New Delhi Prime Minister Modi and Osman Sultan Haytham bin Tariq on Tuesday pledged to further deepen and strengthen the bilateral partnership for the benefit of the two countries. According to the government of the country, from the business point of view, Nifty hit its all-time high after reclaiming 22,400 levels, Sensex nearly 77,000 mark. Among the 30 Sensex companies, HCL Technology, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Power Grid, Tata Motors, Tata Steel, Tata Consultancy Services, and Reliance Industries were major gainers. Frontline benchmark market equity indices hosted out record highs during initial hours. Rupee ended at a record low of 83.57 against the United States dollar. Forex market participants said that the pressure on rupee is an account of strong dollar against major currencies, and as the market is getting a bit nervous going into the Fed meeting. In rupee closed at a record of low of 83.57 against the United States dollar until the ahead of the outcome of the United States Federal Open Market Committee FOMC and on the strong greenback against major currencies. IRDAI allows policyholders to cancel policies get refund. Every insurer should have a designated base product in each line of the business. Any loss that is reported under general insurance product that exceeds rupees 50,000 or more in the case of the motor insurance and rupees 1 lakh or more in the case of other than the motor insurance need to be mandatorily surveyed by the registered surveyor and loss ambassador, loss assessor IRDAI said. Going to the economy of the country, now going to the world news, including Gaza civilians' death in the Israeli hostages raised by May war crimes, United Nations says. Hong Kong invokes a new law to cancel passports of the 60 overseas-based activities, including Nathan law. United States lifts ban on sending weapons to the controversial Ukrainian military unit. Japan considers sanctions purpose, including Chinese for aiding Russia's Ukraine war, NHK reports. Going to the silent check, we have CMRL delivers the promised better tomorrow to the common man ahead of the deadline. To have their nest and raise their younger common minor peer has helped itself to hold in a fire cap at the metro rail construction on the Purumbakam main road. The image was taken on July 12, 2024. Inconvenience today for a better tomorrow. That familiar line brings to the mind an entity faced red with the remorse and hands folded in supplication. This entity delivers that line is a conciliatory turn of the Homo sapiens. The line can spread for characteristics for archaeodotritis. This is the common man for those who are repulsed by the binomial and promise a better tomorrow. Has well truly and arrived in the midst of metro rail construction AMR TMT roads and the proudly partially completed metro rail work. The common miner has outsourced next building duties to metro rail engineers. World Health Organization confirms human case of the bird flu in India, 4 years old infected in West Bengal. The World Health Organization said for the sporadic human case could occur as this virus. This is one of the most prevalent avian influenza virus circulating in the poultry in different regions. The 4-year-old child infected by the bird flu was admitted to the pediatric ICU of local hospital in the West Bengal. The World Health Organization on June 11 said a case of human infection with the bird flu caused by the H9N2 virus was detected in the 4-year-old child in India's West Bengal. The patient was admitted to the pediatric intensive care unit of local hospital due to the persistent severe respiratory issue of high fever and abdominal cramps in February and was discharged 3 months later after diagnosis and treatment, the World Health Organization said. 4 more states joined United States monopoly lawsuit against Apple. The lawsuit alleges that Apple uses its market power to get more money from customers, developers, content creators, artists, publishers, small businesses, and merchants. 4 more United States on Tuesday joined the Justice Department Apple's lawsuit against the Apple Inc., alleging the iPhone maker is monopolizing smartphones markets. 4 more United States on Tuesday joined the Justice Department of the lawsuit against the Apple Inc., alleging the iPhone maker is monopolizing smartphone markets, the department said in the statement. The 4 states are Indiana, Massachusetts, Nevada, and Washington. The Justice Department said the original lawsuit was filed in March, and 15 states and District of Columbia joined the lawsuit at the time. Elon Musk withdraws lawsuit against the ChatGPT maker, Open Artificial Intelligence, and CEO Sam Altman. Attorney of Elon Musk asked the court to dismiss the lawsuit originally filed in February. Billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk on Tuesday moved to dismiss his lawsuit accusing ChatGPT maker Open Artificial Intelligence and CEO Sam Altman of abandoning the startup's original mission. The billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk on Tuesday moved to dismiss his lawsuit in California's state court accusing ChatGPT maker Open Artificial Intelligence and CEO Sam Altman of abandoning the startup's original mission of developing artificial intelligence for the benefit of humanity and not for profit. Attorney General for Musk asked the court to dismiss the lawsuit originally filed in February without giving a reason for more, according to the filing in the San Francisco Superior Court. Last is a famous quotation said by Subhash Chandra Bose, whose birth anniversary is 23 January 1897 or 18 August 1945. Was an Indian nationalist whose defiance of British authority in India made him a hero among the many Indians, but his wartime alliance with the Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan left a legacy vexed by the authoritarianism and anti-Semitism and military failure. The honorific Netaji Energy respected leader was first applied to Bose in Germany in early 1942 by the Indian soldiers of the Indochine and by the German and Indonesian and Indian officials in the Special Bureau of the India in Berlin. It is now used throughout India. This is a famous quotation. He says that one individual may die for an idea, but that idea will, after his death, incarnate itself in its thousand lives. Okay, thank you.